Well, well, well. Looks like Mark Carney and his good buddy Donald Trump were having a great time today at the G7 in Kanaskas. Brian Lilly posted something here and it says, Mark Carney can't say enough nice things about Donald Trump and how great he is. Just before Trump says he wants tariffs to stay on Canada and badmouths for a former PM. But wait a minute, liberals. I thought, look where's his elbows? Why are his elbows tucked in? It looks like he's trying to hide them. Wasn't this supposed to be the Mr. Tough Guy? Our relationship with the United States is over as we know it. I'll stand up to Trump. Pierre Poilievre is going to bend the knee. Well, it seems like Mark Carney is actually bending the knee. So let's have a look at this and we'll talk about it after. But before we do, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really, really helps grow the channel. And I really appreciate every single one of you who do. So let's have a look at this and we'll talk about it after.
Mr. President, welcome to Canada.
Thank you very much.
It's a great honor. Happy birthday. A few days short.
A little bit.
A few days short, but didn't have a chance to see you on the day. Happy birthday to the U.S. military as well, 250th, and this is the 50th birthday, if you will, of the G7. This marks the 50th birthday of the G7, and the G7 is nothing without U.S. leadership, and your personal leadership
and your personal leadership.
States, many issues.
Wow.
Geopolitics, economic, technology, and working hand in hand with the United States, Canada and the United States, and the other G7 partners with your leadership. I'm very much looking forward to the meeting and grateful to have you.
Man, for such a tough guy, that's a lot of compliments, don't you think? Now, there were rumors that were going around saying that Mark Carney actually called Trump before the election to say, hey, listen, buddy, old pal. I'm going to talk a bunch of nonsense and pretend that I'm a tough guy, but don't worry, friend. It's all just for show. There's a bunch of Canadians who are terrified of you, a bunch of scared little sheep, and I need those sheep to win me the election, okay? And as a sign of a good faith, I'll even drop the retaliatory tariffs that Justin Trudeau put on you. It's like, wow, what happened to dollar for dollar tariffs? What happened to all this tough talk? Our relationship with the United States is over. Remember that? Turns out, as many of us predicted, this guy's even worse than Justin Trudeau. At least Trudeau put retaliatory tariffs on. Mr. Carney took them off. And then you have another video here from Table Salt. Holy smokes, after kissing Trump's ass for almost a minute in the opening remarks, Carney again singles Trump out of all the G7 leaders and commends him for his leadership. Again? Manchurian candidate? 1,000% he told Trump his campaign toughness was fake. I think so too. So let's have a look at this.
Nostalgia isn't a strategy. We have to change with the times and to build a better world. And some of you, such as you, Mr. President, have anticipated these massive changes and are taking bold measures to address them. All of us around this table are reinforcing our militaries and security services for the new world. But we all know that there can be no security without economic prosperity, and no prosperity without resilience. And in a world where shocks flow across the borders, that resilience comes from cooperation around, that starts around defense. Nostalgia isn't a strategy.
Again, just being a nice guy. Well, Dan, come on, he's just being polite. That's not what he said he was going to do. He didn't campaign, hey, I'm going to go and have some nice conversations with Trump and I'm going to be real friendly with him. You know what would have happened if he had campaigned that way? He would have got smoked out of the water. Big time. It wouldn't have even been close. That's why he had all this fake tough talk. But I don't blame him. All you got to do to convince liberals to vote for you is scare them. They're so dumb they still can't see it. I don't know how else to convince them. I mean, this guy's not very tough. This guy doesn't have his elbows up. Just like he said he would. Here, you want more proof? Look at this picture. Look at this nice picture. Couple of good friends. Mark Carney's hands are tucked so far behind his back, it looks like he's literally trying to hide his elbows. I think that's the opposite of what he said he was going to do, wasn't it? Oh, that's right. Because typical liberals say something and they don't mean it. Same cabinet as Justin Trudeau, same promises. No budget, no plan, and nothing but lies. Remember in question period last week when he said that he was going to build the strongest economy in the G7 without spending any money? Like, unbelievable. It really doesn't even get that stupid. It's hard to be that stupid to believe that this guy wasn't a fraud. And we all knew it, but now we all got to suffer because about 8 million morons decided to vote for this clown. What do we do about it? Well, here's what you can do about it, liberals. You really want to help the country. The next time we have an election, stay home, okay? Pretend it's COVID. Stay home, save lives, save communities, save the job market, save the immigration system, save the housing market, and save moms and dads from having to go to their son and daughter's funerals because they overdosed on drugs that they were addicted to instead of getting help like they should have been getting. Okay? You want to save things, liberals? Stop voting for these morons. It's unbelievable. Oh, but the big bad conservatives. Oh, I'm so scared of the conservative. What? The last time the conservatives were in charge federally, Canada was a much safer and much affordable place to live in. So I'm not. Are you scared of positive things? I don't really understand. But then again, who the hell understands a modern liberal these days anyway? There's a reason they call it the mind virus, because if you vote in people like this and Justin Trudeau, it took liberal Canadians, 10 years to get the drop on Justin Trudeau. They finally figured it out. But it took them a decade to do it. It's unbelievable. But why would Mark Carney change? He just keeps getting away with the lies, right? And these morons keep believing it. All those liberal boomers, and I mean this, liberal boomers, right? I know a lot of you are boomers, but you're the smart, patriotic boomers who would never fall for this. But you do have a lot of peers who did fall for it. And liberal boomers might just be the dumbest people on this entire planet. Liberals in general, but boomers have the most life experience. How do they keep falling for it? Because they're sheep. They're scared. The generation before them, the silent era, was a very tough generation of people. And I don't know what happened, but they raised, and again, not all boomers, right? I have family who are boomers, but they voted conservative. Most of them. And the ones who didn't, well, I mean it to everyone. I'm not trying to just insult random people. I'm talking about an entire group of people who keep getting it wrong. And they have smug attitudes and they look down on everyone else like, oh, we're so morally superior. We're so superior that we're going to destroy a country. Like, give me a break. But either way, let me know what you guys think. Mark Carney basically love-bombed Donald Trump today at the G7. I'm sure he's going to continue to do it, but please don't be shy. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And please don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really helps grow the channel. Thanks again so much for watching, and I'll be back shortly with a new one.